Hello everybody and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sport. Today's preview, Bulls versus Zebre tomorrow at Emirates Airline Park. It is part of a triple header actually. There are two URC games as well as the Currie Cup happening at the Emirates Airline Park tomorrow afternoon. And the Bulls versus the Zebre is one of the URC clashes, a bit of a curtain raiser for the big Lions versus Leinster match, which will be happening afterwards. And it's a very strong Bulls side. The return of Johan Goosen and also a pretty South African stacked Zebre side as well, which should make for quite an enjoyable view. And the Bulls can't afford for this to become a banana peel. You know, it's a team that they should win with a bonus point almost every single week, and a team they should definitely not even be struggling to get past. But this is a Bulls side which has been doing some very strange things, and if the Bulls do not get a victory or get any points this weekend, they do risk losing out on that top 8 spot and dropping out of the top 8. And they've got Leinster next weekend. There's a very young Leinster side, as you'll see from our Lions versus Leinster preview. You look at the Leinster side, it is a very young side. Before we look at the two teams for this particular clash, please do smash like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. We'll start with the Bulls side, and it's pretty full strength, really. Gerard Steenekamp, Jan Kobler, Mornay Smith, the standard front row, really. Ruan Vermarkers with Captain Ruan Nokia in the second row, and then the very tried and tested loose trio of Marco van Staden, Kyle Brink, and Alwyn Lowe. Ambrose Pierre comes to the side. He partners Jan Goosen, who makes his return to URC action for the first time in the season, actually. Played a couple of games in the Currie Cup and is now taking the next step up playing in the URC. And I think a lot of this will be sort of gauging where he is versus Chris Smith in terms of when they get to the URC playoffs, who's going to sort of do the business. The two wings, David Creel and Kanan Moody, quite a lot of physicality across both of them. Lots of pace out of the likes of Kanan Moody and David Creel, a very good skill set. Harold Forster is in the midfield next to Stefan Gans gets an opportunity. It's good to see. I think Stefan Gans is someone who's kind of fallen down the wayside a little bit in terms of his career as a result of the Bulls bringing a couple of players. And I thought that he's someone who was had a lot of talent, a lot of potential at outside centre. We haven't seen him as much as we probably would have liked in the last few months. And then Kurt Lawrence is going to cook it full back. We know the counter-attacking prowess he has, such an exciting, explosive player, and also becoming such an important player for the Springboks as well. Off the bench, plenty of experience. Bismarck du Plessis, Dylan Smith, Francois Klopper covers the front row. Janko Swanepoel, WJ Steenkamp. Then the young scrum off Keegan Johannes next to Chris Smith and Cornel Hendricks. So plenty of experience. If things do go wrong, when you really should think they shouldn't, there is a lot of experience that can come off the bench and sort of put things right, or rather sort of get them back on track. If you look at the Zebre side, as I said, a lot of South African flavour. The two Creel brothers will be playing against each other with Richard Creel starting at full back. But if you look at the front row, it's Paulo Bonfigolo at loose head, Jacques Toy in the middle of the front row, and Matteo Nakera at tight head. David Citi will captain the side next to Leonard Krumov, Guido Volpi, Jacopo Bianchi, and David Reguera are the loose trio. Alessandro Fusco, international, Italian international scrum off, and the number 9, Geronimo Priscantelli at fly half. The two wings are very exciting, Simone Gessi and Kobus van Beek, who become a bit of a jet setter, really, going also sort of playing everywhere is Kobus van Beek, but a tremendous finish. And then in the midfield, Enrico Luchin is next to Eric Cornea, who did so well playing for the Pumas, a very exciting player and very keen to see how he goes. Opposite Stefan Gans, who somebody probably would have faced quite a few times. And a couple of those players very accustomed to what the Bulls are going to do, none more so than Richard Creel, who is at full back, obviously moved from the Bulls to Zebre in the pursuit of more sort of playing time. Off the bench, Luca Biji is a nice player to be able to bring on, as is Alessio Sanavaya, Mohamed Hossa. Then you've got Andrea Zamboni, Jacques Ferrari, Chris Cook, Tiff Eden, and Jacobo Triller, which does complete the bench. It's a game that the Bulls have to win. It's a game the Bulls have to win comfortably. It's a game where the Bulls need to sort of... they've got 2 matches now to build some confidence, to try and develop a bit of momentum going into the playoffs. So come the playoffs, they do manage to make the top 8, and they're going to have to get 2 good wins to ensure that they're in a good space. It's a Bulls side which have been in a lot of trouble in the last sort of 4 months. Haven't won a game in the URC since January, and they need to put that right tomorrow. They can't let Zebre even get a sniff. They've got to go out and dominate them and show how much quality they do have, because we haven't really seen it recently. But let me know what you think is going to happen down in the comments below. Please do smash like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steven. I'll chat to you soon.